but the body too. We really have to address the pandemic and see what the Psalms have to say for us as we move forward, because that's what these Psalms are all about. This one, it's a sign. Psalm 35 begins, of course, LeDavid. LeDavid. Here we are again. David! What?
Make a prayer.
Make a prayer. Okay. Let's do a prayer and jump into Psalm 35, which is another acrostic.
My hands are wet.
Oh, okay. We'll do a prayer and then we'll sing it.
I want to sing a song too.
Okay, good.
ערף נא אדוני אלוהינו את דברי תורתך בפינו ובפי עמך בית ישראל ונהיה אנחנו וצאצאינו וצאצאי עמך בית ישראל כולנו יודעי שמך ולומדי תורתך ברוך אתה אדוני המלמד תורה לעמו ישראל. Amen. Oh God, make the words of your teachings pleasant on our lips, the lips of all those that come into our circle, so we can spend the time in learning for the pleasure and the implications of it. V'yadcha afkir ruchi V'yetisham v'yayira v'yimruchi Giviyati Adonai li lo ira v'lo ira. Into your hands I entrust my spirit. The time that I lie down and the time that I rise up, with my spirit, my body too. God is with me. I shall not fear.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready now.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, good. That was good. It's good to sing a little. The Psalms are all about singing in lots of different ways.
They're all about that?
Well, no, I guess
Okay.
can't say that.
You gotta be careful
But
with
they're about that
Okay.
too. They really are. The heart of it is to sing because
that. We're going to be suspicious of all absolutist statements.
the sin of certitude.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, let's go. Let's get into it.
Let's get into this psalm. LeDavid. This psalm, Sansino says, is a prayer when you are under persecution, but it is an acrostic, so it's a path. It's a path. And we are still under persecution. There are still enemies out there that would thwart the good news.
In this psalm, they're piling up. The enemies are piling up.
They're piling up.
Oh my
And
God.
certainly COVID-19 is
But
is
that's
an
one of
enemy.
the things that we love about the psalmist, about King David and the psalmist and the psalms, is that they really identify the opposition.
They do.
They really talk about when the opposition is strong, they tell you. Okay, let's get into it.
So strive with the ones that strive with me. So let's build our coalitions. Let's build our strength. Fight it so that we can fight against them that fight against us. Take hold of shield and buckler and rise up to my help. Rise up. Rise up. Where is that? There was a word that I thought was so important. Oh, here. It's in verse 4. Okay, the Madragot and the Derech. There are steps that we have to take. There is a path. Draw out the spear and the battle axe against them that pursue me. Right? I'm going to use everything I have to stay the course. Say unto my soul.
Speak to my soul.
Nafshi.
There's a lot of that in this psalm too. Speaking to my soul. They're trying to suck out my soul. Yeah. They're trying to steal my soul. It says in another place.
Yeah, and they think they'll be the salvation, but we know better. Only truth. only goodness, only compassion, only
There's
kindness.
also a
That's
sense
the only
that our
salvation.
real vulnerability is at that soul level.
Yeah,
That's
right.
where we're really vulnerable.
Yeah,
They're trying to steal my soul,
I mean,
Ma.
look at all the people that are just not taking this seriously and putting everybody at risk.
Okay, come on, we got a long
Okay.
song
All
here.
right. Let them be ashamed and brought to confusion that seek after my soul. You know? Get rid of these soul stealers. Let them be turned back and be abashed that devise my hurt. Come on. Get real. Verse 5, right? Sorry.
Okay.
Really. Let them be as chaff
Also
before the wind. Get rid of them. What?
That means let them blow away.
Yeah.
Let them blow away
Blow
like dust.
them away.
And you know what? And there's
What?
a lot of teach me in this
Yeah,
song.
yeah, yeah.
Teach me.
That's good.
Instruct
I love
me.
that. Oh,
Lamdeni.
here it is. Because the angel Malach Adonai. Here's those angels again. Gotta believe in
Zechor
angels.
rachamecha.
Let their way be dark and slippery, because the angel of God is pursuing them. You know? For without cause they have hid for me the pit. Even their net without cause they have dug for my soul.
Also the angel
Trying
of
to steal
history.
us.
The angel of history is pursuing them.
Say more about that. What do you mean, the angel of history?
It's Walter Benjamin. Yeah.
Say
He always talks about the angel of history. The angel of history is moving into the future,
Mm-hmm.
moving backwards. So the angel of history sees the past, sees the mistakes of the past, but is moving into the future.
Sounds a little like a Christmas carol.
He took this from
Mm-hmm.
painting by clay, a clay painting that actually Sholem ended up with, and I think is in the National Library in Israel now. Sholem ended up with the painting.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting painting too.
Let destruction.
Angelus Novus. Go ahead.
Angels, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Nafshi, my soul, because, here we go. When destruction falls therein, my soul shall rejoice in what is real, in godliness, right? Be Adonai. All my bones, here we go, my bones
My
again.
bones.
My bones.
I love this
bones.
image about the bones. It's just so beautiful to me that of all the soft imagery of vulnerabilities, the soft vulnerabilities, we include with that our bones.
Do you think the psalmist also, you know, in the Zohar it says there's the garment and then there's the bones, and the bones are the Torah and the laws and the derech that we, you know, that's the bones.
It's a good image.
And then there's the soul, which
I
is
like the
imprinted.
image.
Yeah. All my bones say.
Also, it's the abstract and the non-abstract conflated together. The soul and my bones, protect my bones, protect
Yeah.
my soul.
And how do I do that? By remembering Mi chamocha ba'ilim Adonai, right?
Is that the NBA? No.
Mi chamocha ba'ilim Adonai. Right?
Yeah.
We got that.
Who is
is
like you?
like you? Who is like you? That's what I want my bones to say, right? And here we go. We didn't make this up. What do we have to say when we speak from our bones? You are the one who counts on us to deliver the poor, right? Right? To protect the poor and the needy from the ones that would abuse them and spoil them. Uprightness witnesses. Unrightness witnesses rise up. Unrighteous witnesses rise up, right? And they ask me of things that I know not. So they confuse me. You know, the unrighteous, beware of that, right? Verse 12 we're up to. They repay me evil for my good. You know that. And bereavement comes to my soul when I get duped into following the wrong people, the wrong groups, the wrong coalitions. Gotta be so careful. But as for me, when they were sick,
there we go.
here we
But
go.
as
A
for
knee.
me-
There's a knee. A knee. Your a knee is there. In verse 13, it begins with
It's a
that,
pivot.
a knee. Here
I
we
love
go.
that
Here's
pivot.
the pivot. A knee. When they were sick, my clothing was sackcloth. I afflicted my soul with fasting, and my prayer, may it return, come back to me. May my prayer come back to me. I went about as though it had been my friend or my brother. I bowed down mournful, as one that mourns for his mother. Right? I behaved, right? I took the outward forms of mourning, right, which consisted of the neglect of the personal appearance, but you know, I wasn't really all in there. So when I stopped, they rejoiced and gathered themselves together. The abject ones gathered themselves together against me. And those, see, what happens is if you don't do that inner work and do what you know is right, again, we can't say this is everything the Psalms are about, but a lot of this is about moral courage.
There you go.
Right? And doing the right thing, even when it's hard, even when, you know, I mean, we know what the right thing to do is, right? We know what it means to have moral courage. We know how to, that if you just put on the cloak of mourning and you're not really doing the inside work, you know, it's not true. It's not real, right? And that's the metaphor here. So you gotta do the work, down to the bones, to the soul and the soul of the soul. And when I don't, they tear me. They tear at me. I'm vulnerable, and they don't stop. So verse 16, with the profanest mockeries of backbiting, they gnash at me with their teeth.
I love this verse.
Go ahead.
Chrekalai. This is an interesting word. It appears in Sefer Bahir. I remember when we were studying with Dr. Lehman.
Yes.
We couldn't figure out that image. We had to go to the Arabic to really get at it. And then I remember he cited this verse. He says, no, it appears in the Psalms.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. I remember
Wow.
I wrote it down and
Oh my
everything.
God,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
I have
That's
it
a
in my
long time
notes.
ago.
So how long ago? It was a couple of years.
Over 40 years.
Oh my, really?
Over 40 years ago.
We hadn't met yet, right?
Yes, we did.
Oh, we did.
Yes, I had already moved to Cincinnati. In fact, I started the group teachings with Dr. Lehman.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I did. That was my idea.
You're witnessing here the revision of history.
No, it's true.
Revision of
He invited
history.
me to dinner and he
Wait a minute.
said,
Just
what?
a moment.
Oh, come on. Who set up
wait a minute.
those?
This is brackets in what we're doing this
I
morning.
set up the teachings
Inside
with
this
Dr.
brackets
Lehman.
go revision of history. Okay, let's go on.
Okay, keep going. All right, well, that you were doing verse 16 with that.
Anyway, yeah, I love that
Baroque.
image. I love that image. They're mocking me, and the image that's used is they're grinding their teeth at me. So there's another image plucked from antiquity that is so interesting to me. They're grinding their teeth at me, and they're mocking me. They're dissembling and mocking me. This is a heavy verse. I love the verse.
So, God, come on.
How
Underneath.
long? Again, how long?
Comma. How long are you going to look on me? Rescue my soul from their destructions. Come on, I need a little help here, God.
Oh, how?
Mine only one from the
Because
lions.
I'm gonna go in front of a great congregation and I'm gonna tell the story.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about this.
And I'll give you thanks. I will give you thanks. I'll give it all to you, God.
I'm gonna talk
I'll
about
praise
it.
you among the numerous people. I won't take any credit. You know, I'm not going to make the mistake
Right.
that Moses made.
I'll
right,
revise
hitting
a
that
little
rock.
bit of history, but only a little bit.
Right. Verse 18.
Yes,
I will give you thanks. Okay, so verse 19.
and don't let them rejoice over this thing, man. Don't
Right.
let them, because it's
Right.
lies,
Come
sheker.
on, don't let them rejoice over me. They're
It's lies.
neither let them wink.
It's hateful
with the eye
lies
that
and
hate me
empty
without a cause.
lies.
Neither let them wink with the eye that hates me without a cause. Right? Come on. Because they don't speak peace. Verse 20. Ki lo shalom. Yidaberu. They do not speak peace. They
Yeah.
may sound like it, but
And
they
do
do
not
not.
keep silence.
They
Do not
devise
keep
deceitful
silence.
matters against them that are quiet in the land. In other words, it is our time to speak up.
And they say deceptive
We
things.
cannot be quiet. Look what happens when we rise up.
They say, my brother, oh brother,
It's
my
not
brother.
done. 70,000 people voted differently.
Million.
Oh, 70 million people. Oh my God. Sorry. Yeah, millions.
Come on, let's
So
keep
come
going.
on,
We're almost done.
We gotta work. We gotta work that. Yes, they speak not peace. They devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. We cannot be
Sheker,
quiet. No
Sanachinam.
quiet majority. Number 21. Yea, they open their mouths wide against me. They say, aha, aha, our eye has seen it. They're lying.
Samson
not
Whitfield
truth.
Hirsch has an interesting
What does
quote
he say?
about that. He thinks it's an exclamation. It might not be brother, or maybe something like aha, or ooh, 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 or what, something like that. Here, he thinks it's maybe a imperative form of ach, of brother, of gloating.
Brother.
Like gloating, you know, like something
Yeah.
like that. But it's a
I
combination of the two, something like
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
you know.
you see this. There's people out there thinking
Yeah.
that the coronavirus is still not real.
Well, they're trying to
Right?
distract you,
People who
drawing you
And
close.
I have to believe that some people believe these things. They believe that the
Yeah, they're
that the
using
votes are, not real, and they believe this stuff.
You're using
that's-
words of entry
Our
here.
eyes have seen it.
You have seen it, God.
But verse 22.
You
Here
have
we go.
seen it.
The last one.
Don't be silent. There's more
Oh,
verses.
this one. Sorry.
Don't be silent.
Right, you have seen it. Keep not silence. God, don't be far from me because, oh my gosh, yeah, let's keep going. I need you. I can't do this alone.
So get up.
Rouse thee and awake
Get
my
up.
judgment.
Get
Even
up.
unto my cause. My God. My
Ha'ariu.
God. We know what that is because
Ha'ira.
the Psalms are talking about it. It's about doing justice,
Ha'ira.
doing right, caring about everybody.
Mishpati.
So judge me, God.
Ha'ira.
Judge me according, excuse me, to your righteousness.
Shaftani.
And let those bad guys not rejoice over me. Let them not say in their heart, aha, we have our desire. Let them not say, we have swallowed the good guys up, right?
No, our souls are taking,
Yeah.
they're eating up our souls
They're eating
again.
our souls.
Nafshenu.
Let them be ashamed
Let them be ashamed.
and abashed together that rejoice at my
Let
hurt.
them acquire a little self-consciousness.
Let them be clothed with shame and confusion that magnify themselves against me.
Yarunu.
Let them shout for joy and be glad.
Yeah, come on.
That delight in my
Join us here.
righteousness. Okay, come on. We see the celebrations
Yigdal.
in the streets, right?
Yigdal
Let
Hashem.
them shout for joy and be glad that delight is in righteousness. Let them say continually,
Yeah, last verse. But as for
magnify
me,
God.
my tongue, my language, I'm going to meditate. I'm going to meditate all day long.
Sikecha,
I'm going to meditate on righteousness
Tzedek.
and justice
Your
all day
justice.
long.
No
And
justice,
Praise.
no peace.
I'm going to lift up a little praise.
Ki hayom, yeah. Tehil latecha. That's beautiful ending. Ki hayom tehil latecha.
Okay, here we go.
This day we shall praise.
Psalm 35. My soul, my bones. O David, O God, be my protector. They war against me, shapeless, trying. The word here is connected to Golem, by the way. Shapeless, trying to take my soul. Speak to my soul. Maybe they will blow away. Their path dark. Here comes an angel of God pursuing. They're digging a hole for my soul. A devastation twice over. The word used here is Shoah. Then my soul, my bones rejoice. Who is like you? My enemies rise like witnesses to violence, stealing my soul. As for me, I prepared my soul with fasting. I prayed when I seemed to fall. They rejoiced. They ripped me up, mocked me, ground their teeth at me. with their empty lies. God, how long? Lead my soul back. They do not speak peace, do not keep silence. You have seen it. So get up, awaken. You can judge me. I am your vessel. On my tongue, meditations, all day, praise. November 9th, 2020, Teeling on the Ceiling.
Nice.
Yadu afkirchi,
Yes.
Yetishan bi'ayira, V'imruchi, V'yati Adonai, Lo ira. Into your hands I entrust my spirit. Time that I lie down and the time that I rise up.
Yeah.
With my spirit, my bones too. God is with me, I shall not fear. Biado afkirchi, Vetisha ayira, Vimeruchi atzmotai. Keviati Adonai, 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 Beloira. Adonai, 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 Beloira. Adonai, 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 Beloira.
Fear.
NBA.
Thanks for joining us. I guess we'll be back tomorrow morning with Psalm 36.
This is what to do. There's what to do.
There is what to do. Stay safe.